Okay, so tonight we're going to talk a little bit about encyclopedias, like I just did in the introduction. So our objective is going to demonstrate comprehension of how to search for information from the print resource, the encyclopedia. Okay, so let's take a look. All right, so got information. A lot of you are used to doing information on the computer. Maybe sometimes in books, but for the most part, you Google, right? That's just the day and age. That's what we do, is we Google stuff now. It's much easier. It's much more convenient. But back in the days when I was in school, we used to use a thing called an encyclopedia. And there was a bunch of them. There was usually like 20 or so of them because they were listed from A to Z. And you had to find the information. Now, can you imagine if you were trying to look at an encyclopedia for something that just happened, like, I don't know, recently, within the last few years? Probably wouldn't find much information on it because it's hard to update print. That's why the internet is so much more convenient to work with. So, what reference book do you use to get information about a person, place, or a thing? So we know that if we want to get information about words, we will look at a dictionary. Right? Nope. We'll look at a dictionary. If we want to get some information about the weather 20 years ago, we could look in an almanac. If we wanted to find a particular place on a map, we would look at an atlas. So there's a lot of different sources that we can use for information. In this instance, we want to look up information on a person, place, thing, or sometimes even an event. You guessed it, we're looking at an encyclopedia. All right, so an encyclopedia gives us facts on any topic. It's also in alphabetical order, which you definitely need to know on the test. Hint, hint. You need to know that to find information in encyclopedias, you will find it by alphabetical order. Okay. Cross-references, which we will talk about a little bit later in this lesson. And you're going to be using it when searching for general information about persons, places, and things, and sometimes events. All right, so how do you find subjects in the encyclopedia? I want to look for different subjects in the encyclopedia. Well, first thing I'm going to do is try the first letter of the word and search in alphabetical order. That's the first thing I'm going to do. Oh. Okay. It won't fly back. Oh, there it goes. Okay. All right, let's put that one back. So if I was looking for, let's say, who is famous? I want to look for Hawaii. Okay, so I am going to look under H's in encyclopedias. And each encyclopedia on the cover, on the spine, which is the hard part of the cover, it's going to either have A through J or A through B or C and D. And that's the book that you will pull out and start to look at. Okay, so we're going to try the first letter of the word in alphabetical order. Okay, if I can't find it then, I'm going to skip words like a and the and of. So if I was going to look for the cowboy, I wouldn't look for the, I'd just look for cowboy, C for cowboy. Okay? And if that doesn't work, I'm going to try the next word's first letter. So if I was looking for, I wish I could, oh, I can. So if I was looking, let's see, give me one. Looking at the encyclopedia in my hand, it is a J and K encyclopedia. So let's say I wanted to find information on Andrew Jackson, which he was a president. Okay, Andrew Jackson. I'm not going to look under A for Andrew because it's not going to be there. I'm going to look under J for Jackson, and it'll be under Jackson / Andrew. So alphabetical order. If it's names of people, you're going to look by the last name first. Sometimes you'll have to look at the alphabetical letter of the second word in order to find it. Okay, so let's figure out which letter we would use to find these subjects. What do you think I would use to find football? What letter could I use to find football? All right, let's take a look. Dun, dun, dun. It would be F. F for football. Okay, how about Mount Vernon? Ooh, I gave you the answer too quick on that one. Mount Vernon, M for Mount. Okay, it wouldn't be Vernon Mount because that wouldn't make sense. It's not the name of a person. It'd be Mount Vernon. How about the Pacific Ocean? I'll actually give you a second on Pacific Ocean. All right, let's see. Pacific Ocean is going to be a P for Pacific Ocean, because which ocean do I want? The Pacific Ocean. All right, how about Pilgrim? That's right, P for Pilgrim. Starts with a P. How about Abraham Lincoln? Ooh, here's a tricky one. Let's think about what Miss Friendly just said about people's names. Is it going to be A for Abraham? I don't know. Let's take a look. Oh, L for Lincoln. Okay. Remember, in the encyclopedia, it'll be listed as Lincoln, comma, Abraham. Okay. All right. And here's another one. Martin Luther King Jr. Man, he's got 3 names and a junior at the end. I had no idea how I would look for that. But I looked M for Martin. Oh, but I remember here that I can't go first names first. So what's Luther? Is Luther his last name or is King his last name? Oh, but what about Junior? Huh, that's kind of hard. Let's take a look. I'm going to say probably King. K for King. Let's take a look. Maybe? Oh, no. We're in a allow move. There we go. Huh. It won't let me go. That makes me sad. Oh, there we go. The K. It just wanted to disappear. All right. So K for King. Which this friendly was just playing silly. I already knew that, but I want to make sure that you guys knew. All right. So K for King. So remember, names are going to go last name first. First name last. Everything else mostly is going to go with the first letter of the word. Okay, so sometimes the subject you are looking for in an encyclopedia can be found under more than one heading. These are called cross-references. So it can be, so let's say I was looking, for example, it's kind of hard to explain, meaning it's going to be in 2 different spots, or it could be listed under something different. We got here a rocket. What could possibly be rocket be under? You would think R for rocket, right? And it might be under rocket, but it could also be under astronaut. Okay, why? Because astronauts use rockets to go into space. This kind of rocket. Okay, so knowing that, we got a poppy here. A poppy. Oh, let's draw a little pretty poppy. Okay, with a smiley face. Okay, so now we have a poppy. What could a poppy be listed under? Possibly P for poppy. Okay, but it also could be listed under something else, something more general, which would be a flower. Yep, it's a flower. Okay, so a poppy could be listed by itself, or it could be listed as something underneath a flower. Okay, how about Little League? Little League baseball. Okay, let's see, what could Little League baseball be under? Oh, you got it, under baseball. Might be a subheading under baseball. How about Labrador? Okay, Labrador could be listed under dogs. And Texas. What is Texas? Is Texas a country? My daddy lives in Texas. We're going to put a little dot right here. Say Miss F. Dad. Okay. Texas is a state in the United States. So it could be listed under the United States. All right. Okay, so what have you learned about how to use the encyclopedia? Let's figure it out. Let's see if you can figure these out. True or false? The encyclopedia gives factual information. True or false? That's right, it's true. It does give us factual information. Number two, the encyclopedia is not in alphabetical order. The encyclopedia is not in alphabetical order. True or false? False. It is in alphabetical order. Everything in the encyclopedia is listed in alphabetical order. Number three, the encyclopedia helps you find information on people, places, and things. Encyclopedia helps you find information on people, places, and things. True or false? True. You can find out information on people, places, and things if you'd like. Okay, and I think number four, right? Number four, to find people in the encyclopedia, you look up their first name. To find people, look under their first name. True or false? That would be false. You look up under their last name. Very important. All right, and finally, another word you could look up to find information about a car is an automobile. Okay? Car, automobile. True or false? That would be true. Automobile is another word for car. So if you can't find it under car, which is slang, basically, it's the easy word for automobile, then you look under automobile. All right, so that's it for that. Okay, WSQ. I want you to tell me how you would look up this is Fernley, it's Shauna Fernley, in an encyclopedia. Okay, number two. Write 3 tricky questions for someone else to answer. And number 3. And what kind of situation might you need an encyclopedia? Describe to me a situation where you might need an encyclopedia. Remember, we have computers now, so make it creative. All right, we'll see you guys in the morning. Have a good night.